Hi everybody, welcome to Universal Neurodiversity, a series that shows you planning your next Universal vacation or exploring Universal through the eyes of someone who's neurodivergent. This is for neurodivergent individuals and families. Well, today is the beginning of Autism Acceptance, Autism Awareness, and Autism Acceptance Month. So what better way to do this episode than on the world-famous Autism Awareness Day? Today, I'm going to be showing you how the Universal Orlando app works, and I'm going to be sharing this through screen recording. Now, right here, we have the main page, and as you can see, when you open it, it's going to show you a lot of, details, including package saving, certain events, all that sort of jazz. And, of course, you have your icons, and in the Explore Resort, you'll explore 4 Universal theme parks, including the upcoming Epic Universe, which opens next month. And here you have your things to do, which gives you some ideas, featured attractions, pass holders, special offers, dieting, which is very important, especially if you or your family member have food allergies or dietary restrictions, places to stay, and of course helpful tools, which I will be discussing. Now, you don't have to sign up for anything unless you plan to use the mobile ordering or some stuff like that to purchase. But you can still use it if you don't have it. And have to sign in, I mean. A little all over the place, excuse me. Anyway, here you have your buy ticket button, which if you were not doing this through your travel agent, you could pick the theme parks you want. And they also have a button for extras, including photo packages, express pass, which you can get for free if you stay at one of the Universal Signature Collection, being Royal Pacific, Lowe's Portofino Bay, and Hard Rock. But here, you also have your park hours. And if you look, they'll tell you the early park admission for whatever park is open that day. And it will be like that with Epic Universe. But for now, Universal Islands of Adventure is the one with the early admission. So, before you plan your vacation, make sure you look ahead. Or as you get close to your vacation, look on the calendar to the day you're coming. Like, say, if you wanted to go on May 12th, you hit the 12th, and it'll show you the time that has early admission, or how long each of the parks and City Walk are open. And at the bottom, which I haven't figured out yet, is blockout dates and what's early admission, which will explain here what the early park admission is. Just scrolling. And let's see what else we got. Oh, here's an important tool. And the rest of the icons coincide with this. This is your map that tells you where the attractions you want to explore, the shows you want to see, or character experiences, first aid kit, all of that. In fact, if you want to pick your category, you hit the top button right here, and it gives you the list. Let's say I wanted to find something in dining. Well, let's face it, we all eat, and I myself can't resist a good food. This will tell you where you want to go. So you got 2 options. You can either use the map or click this button called List, and it'll show you what you want to see. And what I like about this is that it links you to the Universal site if you hit the menu button, so you can look up what you need to know. Like, for instance, if you have dietary restrictions or anything you might not like, you can be able to click here, and it'll tell you. Wait a minute, oh yes, it does, right here. Like Panzerzella at Sal's Market Deli. Panzella is a vegan option. Now here, let's find one with the Universal Orlando website. Like here, the Atomic Tonic, which is a restaurant inside the Cabana Bay Beach Resort. Now, here, it'll tell you the restaurant, and it should have had the menu here. Ah, here it is. That's, like I said, that's the same menu as last time, but like I said, if you also want to check it out, you click on the button. But one of the things I like about it is, if you want to relegate it to wherever you're going, you can hit the Universal Orlando and Resorts button, and it'll have a list of instructions on where to go. Like, let's say if I wanted to do Universal Studios Florida, I can look, see which is open. It also gives you the information of, like, Universal Pay, if mobile order is available, that sort of thing. Like, I might try this next time, especially if I want to try those Shrek waffles, which look really, really good. Now, let's say, take a look at the map for a second. Nope, that's the filters, if you want to filter out. Now, for entertainment, it'll show you the list of which these are. So you scroll with your fingers, and then click on one of the icons. Like, in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Diagon Alley, you have the Ollivander 1 experience, for example. And you have, like, the shows like Tale of the Beetle Bard, if I could just click it. And one of the things I liked, and I practiced using last year, was clicking on the showtimes. So if you were to hit it, you hit this button, and it'll tell you, set your showtime alert. I personally wouldn't do a show start, because some shows do close before you try to head in at showtime, so arrive early. But do is say you wanted to do Tales of the Beetle Bard, you set alert, and when that alert is done, it'll notify you, letting you know your show is ready, and you can find your place. Now, like I said, I personally use the list because I find it easier for me to understand, because sometimes scrolling can be a bit difficult. But you can also see where you're going, and it's perfect for if you plan to bring a family member who is neurodivergent, or if you are neurodivergent yourself, you want to pick out a good area to meet your group. Like for me, if I was to say, wanted to go into Minions Land while my parents wanted to go into Simpsons World, we pick a spot on the map, and I'm zooming into Mel's Diner right here, or the area surrounding Mel's Diner, and then we pick it, and then meet up. Anyway, you can also find guest amenities such as ATM, bathrooms, family, free lockers, all that sort of jazz. And you can also find your hotels. Hold on, I gotta get rid of the, Here's your list of hotels. Terra Luna and Stella Nova haven't been listed yet, even though they are part of the new Universal Resorts. But it also gives you a good idea of what you're looking for. Like where you want to stay, what kind of amenities you want, all sort of that. Anyway, let's get away from the map for a second and focus on some of the stuff that these tools have. Like, for example, you have the Express Pass, and I should tell you that if you're not staying at one of the signature resorts, you do have to pay for it, and it does cost a lot, but trust me, it is worth it. And I will go over that in another video explaining about Express Passes. But one of the things you might want to know is that you or a family member who is neurodivergent might not be good at waiting in line for food. That's where mobile ordering comes ahead. So you look up in this section, and this will tell you. I haven't used it yet, but I plan to. And then I wanted to point out something that I noticed. Some restaurants you do have to sit in, but some there might be two, and because one of them is like a pickup. So if you wanted to do like get something from Circus McGurkus and Stu Landing in Islands of Adventure, you just click on this, and then you go through the menu, pick your order, and you're all set to go. Now, like I said, you only can use the paying stuff if you enter your credit card, but the rest of the app you can use. And one of the things that is used here is Universal Pay, which was perfect during the COVID pandemic when people were starting to slowly go back to normal but had to wear masks. If you didn't want contact, all you had to do was put in the debit or credit card that you needed, and this little square bar right here, and the server will scan your thing, and then you'll be all set. I find it perfect if you want to make a budget for how much food you want to eat. There's also a chat with Universal button, medical products, and there's also the hotels, which will link you to the website and other features on how to make your hotel stay a special one. especially with hotels events. Let's see what else I can show you. I guess that here's the buy button, which does include tickets, express pass. Like I said, if you're not staying in one of the signature resorts, you do have to pay for that. And here is the extra buttons, which I find very useful. Like, say, if you wanted to get something like a photo package, you hit the photo button, and then you apply your filter for what you're looking for. Now, I'm only showing this for example. I'm not actually buying anything, because I don't have a credit card on here. Anyway. And then there's your profile, which I'm not sharing because it does have personal information. But it also can have your favorites, which you use, like, say, if you're transforming with your favorite ride, and you want to keep a note of that, let me just take this off for a sec. And then, to add it to your favorites, you hit that little button, and it'll go into your favorites. And one of the other things I love about the app is that it shows the wait times, which is pretty important because some rides do offer Universal Express Pass, while some do not. But one of the things I like is that it'll tell you how much of a waiting time is there. Like, Caro's Soup Cell, for example, has a 5-minute wait. Let's see one of the popular attractions, like a 50-minute wait for Dudley's Do-Fall Rip-Fall. Oh, Hagrid's Magical Motorbike Creatures in Islands of Adventure is a 105-minute wait. Take a look. And one of the things is also it gives you the information on heights and requirements and restrictions, kid-friendly, and tells you if Universal Express Pass is accepted. And there's these two little icons on the bottom. Like, take a look at the Velocicoaster right here. There's two little bits that tells you what kind of ride it is, like roller coaster, thrill. And this is especially perfect for families, because if you want to try to find something that everybody can agree on, you have to look at those bottoms, and then you'll be able to find them. And it'll also tell you whether or not child swap is available. And a child swap, according to this, attraction 2 and 10 for little one of you can wait with them while the rest of your group experience the attractions. Afterwards, the person who waited can experience the attraction without standing in line. Pretty convenient. And especially useful if you have a lot of kids. Trust me, they are the best. And let's see if there's anything else I need to cover. Oh, they also tell you the stuff on top as well. Did not know that. Man, I gotta pay attention. It also gives you the list of shops. You know, like stuff you want to buy, all that sort of jazz. And that's pretty much how the Universal Studio apps work. I'm still learning as I go, so I might do an updated episode in the future. But in the meantime, keep following me, click that subscribe button, and I'm giving you the link, if you're watching on YouTube, to both the Discover Universal blog and podcast, as well as the Universal Orlando website. Please note, I'm not sponsored by them, which I would, because they are awesome. But also, if you have any questions or like to start a conversation with me, please comment below. Stay strong, stay safe, and also, don't forget to check out my other YouTube series, Autism Sings. Remember, Universal is neurodiverse, and Neurodiversity is universal. Have a good day, and happy Autism Acceptance, Inclusion, and Awareness Month. Bye.